In this video we're going to take a look at the Boom SPH10 headset from Sena. Hey everybody, I'm Manuel. This is my YouTube channel, Touring Midwest. And if you're new here, I like to explore the motorcycle and Midwest cultures. We do a lot of things like this review right here, but also some travel videos and kind of showing you around my local area here in the Midwest, Minnesota. So if that sounds cool to you, which I hope it does, hit that subscribe button or ring the bell. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it will keep you up to date and notified every time I upload a new video or go live. You definitely don't want to miss that. So we're going to take a look at the Sena Sph10. Now this is the headset that Sena made with Harley-Davidson in mind. It's licensed Harley-Davidson. It's got their branding and everything on it. So here's the thing. I wanted to be able to make some moto vlogs with my buddies. Most of my moto vlogs are me alone. Even if I'm riding with somebody else, you can't hear them because we have no way to communicate. I think the biggest problem is we're in Minnesota, which isn't a helmet law state, which means the majority of riders around here, at least the people that I ride with, don't generally wear motorcycle helmets, which is where I thought this would come in very, very handy. I thought maybe this is my answer because you don't actually need to wear a helmet with this headset. Simply put it on just like that and you're good to go. Now, I wanted to give a really high praise review of this headset. I love Sena. I've been working with Sena for a long time. I've made a lot of product review videos and stuff for their stuff, and I've always had relatively good luck with their products. Here's the deal, flat out. So I got together on a ride with some guys. I got 3 of these headsets. So I figured 3 of us were going to be able to talk on the ride and try them out and see how they worked and things like that. So the first problem was I had them all paired up and connected and working fine the day before. When we met up, we struggled and struggled and struggled to get these things paired. Now that's probably not the unit, that's probably user error. Seems like every one of Sena's headsets kind of has a different way of pairing together and whatever. So I mean, we did struggle to get them paired. We got all 3 of us connected, hopped on the bikes. As soon as we got onto the highway, we noticed like it's very hard to hear each other. We're getting a lot of wind noise, and this is at highway speed or interstate speed, you know, 60, 70, 75 miles an hour. We made our first stop after about an hour, took the headsets off a little bit because these things bothered our ears. This part wraps around. This part's not too bad, it's flexible, but it was digging into the back of our ears a little bit, and it's just not comfortable. After 2 hours of using them, we were done for the day. We could not get motivated to put the things back on. We were just like, we're not going to use it. We're not going to have any communication for the rest of the day. So that's a serious problem with this headset. I'm going to play a clip of some of our conversation from that day, just a short bit, just so you guys can kind of hear what I'm trying to talk about.
Everything. Okay. And he told me if I wanted them, I could have them, and there's only like 300 miles on them.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to get them, and I don't know if I'm going to necessarily put them on right now. I might wait if this thing starts getting tired or whatever, then swap it over, but yeah.
Now let me tell you like the positive things about it. I've used them around town with my son. He was wearing his helmet. I was wearing the SPH10, and it worked really well in town. He was of course right behind me. We were on the same bike, and we just didn't really have any issues. I could hear him, he could hear me just fine. We communicated and all that. So I think for like short bits around town, you're running around and whatever, or slow speeds, I think you're going to be okay. So it really depends on how you want to use the headset, what circumstances you're in or whatever. Maybe just commuting back and forth, it would be alright. If you've got a short distance to work and back, I think this is a good option for that. Road tripping, I just don't see it. The way it was bothering our ears, and we were getting very uncomfortable and kind of a bit irritable on a long trip, I don't think you're going to be able to put in, you know, 300 or 400 miles a day using this headset. This is my opinion. Even if it was okay just for communicating back and forth, the fact that we weren't able to stay comfortable for more than an hour, and by the time 2 hours was up, we were done for the day. Like, just could not deal with it anymore. It's just a problem. So, what am I going to do now? I'm going to convince all of my friends to wear full face helmets, I guess, because I don't know. We're going to try to experiment a little bit with 30Ks, I think, which is another product unboxing I need to get done. I've got a lot of Sena stuff to test and review for you, so hopefully you'll subscribe and stay tuned for all that. Now, well, it's winter here, so there's not really any riding happening because we have snow and ice and sand and salt around every corner and side street imaginable. So this thing is parked for the foreseeable future, unfortunately, but we have plenty of other content that we're going to be bringing you on a weekly basis right here. Stay safe out there as always, you guys. I'll see you next time right here on Touring Midwest.